Welcome to our channel Rumor Facts. Today we are going to talk about Susan Boyle. Do you know who is Susan Boyle? If not, stay with us till the end of the video and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Susan Magdalene Boyle is a Scottish singer who rose to international prominence after appearing as a contestant on Britain's Got Talent on 11 April 2009, singing I Dreamed a Dream from Les Misérables. Susan Boyle was born on April 1, 1961, in West Lothian, Scotland, to Irish immigrants Bridget and Patrick Boyle. Her mother was a shorthand typist, and her father was a miner and a WWII veteran. Susan was the youngest of the family's 9 children. Susan was born with a brief lack of oxygen, which resulted in mild brain damage. When she was older, she was told about the incident. She had psychological problems as a result of her condition. She was also bullied at school, which had an impact on her self-esteem. Furthermore, she developed severe learning disabilities. The family's love of music helped her get through those difficult times. Susan became interested in music at a young age because her parents frequently sang and played the piano. She grew up in a small town called Blackburn. Susan was unable to receive a proper musical education there. Because of her learning disabilities, she was bullied at school. She, on the other hand, did not give up and continued to nurture her love of music through school productions. She sang for the first time in school when she was 12 years old. Susan decided to pursue a career in music after graduating from high school. She did, however, require a stable job first. She soon began working in the kitchen at West Lothian College and went to the theatre on occasion to keep in touch with her artistic abilities. She heard the song I Dreamed a Dream from Les Misérables at one of these shows, and it stuck with her. This was the song that catapulted her to fame and success on Britain's Got Talent. Personal life of Susan Boyle. Who is she married to? According to the Huffington Post, the producers of Britain's Got Talent purposefully presented Susan Boyle as a plain woman to provide an initial shock. Several other organizations chastised the show for its insensitivity to physical appearances. Susan revealed in 2013 that she had been diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome. It was discovered that she had above-average intelligence. Susan stayed with her mother after her father died in 1997 to care for her. Susan's neighbor claimed that after her mother died, she stopped answering calls and locked herself in the house for a few days. According to reports, Susan began dating an unknown man around the same age in 2014. Before moving on to the interesting facts about Susan Boyle, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Interesting facts about Susan Boyle. Number 1. Susan Boyle has been dubbed the woman who shut up Simon Cowell. Number 2. Although highly predicted to win, Susan actually finished in second place on the 3rd series of Britain's Got Talent, behind the dance group Diversity. Number 3. Susan's first album became Amazon's best-selling album in pre-sales shortly after it became available, beating out artist Whitney Houston. Number 4. Susan Boyle is the youngest out of her 4 brothers and 6 sisters. Number 5. Susan has been singing since age 5. She found solace through singing when her fellow peers would make fun of her because of her learning disability. Number 6. Growing up, Susan Boyle took voice lessons from voice coach Fred O'Neill. Number 7. Susan Boyle suffered from oxygen deprivation at birth, which later on resulted in her having a learning disability. Number 8. Susan spent a brief amount of time during the 90s studying at the Edinburgh Acting School. Number 9. Susan Boyle auditioned for Britain's Got Talent as a way to honor her late mother, who had encouraged her to try out for the show before her passing. Number 10. Susan aspires to be as successful as her favorite musical artist Elaine Paige. Number 11. Susan Boyle is an active volunteer for the Our Lady of Lourdes Church in Blackburn, Scotland. As part of her volunteer work, she visits elderly members of the congregation at their homes. Number 12. Susan Boyle has a 10-year-old cat, as of 2009, named Pebbles. We have come to the end of the video. If you like our content, then don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to your channel, because you know we are your number 1 place for the latest interesting facts and celebrity news.